This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Seattle.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, 152.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. First carry here for Ken Walker. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Back to Walker on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. A nice stick and stop for a loss there from Jalen Phillips.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A first carry of the ball game for DJ Dallas.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Geno now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Dallas. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Walker now on first and 10. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great...
Touchdown! Ken Walker, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. To end the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Mostert. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. On first and 10, it's Mostert. Down to about the 22 here. From the 22, Tua. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Tua. Forced out to his left. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Mostert. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Mostert. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll run with Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the 27, Smith. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll run the draw with Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. And Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
The Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. On the move past the 40. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Geno.
That's complete to his running back, Dallas.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly
looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 45 on 2nd down, Tua. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mike Gesicki in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.